Hello and welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk with immigration attorney Brian D. Lerner. Today we're talking about H-2Bs, and those are visas which are very temporary, 6 months to a year, and basically if you don't qualify for a bunch of other types of visas, O1 extraordinary, H-1B, specialty occupation, P1 performer, so forth, you can try to come in on an H-2B. Now an H-2B is generally for unskilled labor for a temporary position, and it could be for domestic help, it could be for cleaning, it could be for cooking, all kinds of different variations. And the point is that it does have to be temporary in order for it to work. So what's temporary? If you advertise, for example, for a waiter for a restaurant, and the restaurant goes all year, you're not going to be able to get the H-2B. But if you can show that, for example, let's just say it's a fish place by the ocean and 6 months of the year is peak season, then you can show that you need to have extra waiters during that time. And you'll be able to go forward and get the H-2B on that basis. Or, something that's not agricultural but temporary, such as, let's say a business is going to merge or consolidate or downsize, whatever it is, the H-2B allows the incorporation of this temporariness in order to bring someone in. Now it takes time to do it, and the wait, there's only 33,000 every 6 months, so the wait will depend on when it is that you're going to apply, but you're going to want to make sure you get under that 6-month allotment so that you can make it go smoother. Now the immigration and so forth, there's been new regulations which have just been issued, practically as of today, on the issuance of the temporary labor certification for the H-2B, because one of the big parts is you have to show there's no available U.S. workers for the position. And there was a way of doing the temporary labor certification, and now they've just changed it. The actual effective date that this goes in won't be until sometime in later April, but it'd be a good thing to be aware of it and to learn about it as it stands now, so that you don't end up trying to do it the old way only to get everything rejected. So in the next few videos we're going to go over some pieces of the new way of submitting it and what needs to be done, and then we will go on from there. Okay, more on the coming videos.